Guys, I'm back, it's me. Hi, what's up? How you doing? Cool, I'm glad you're doing well. Okay, so yesterday I posted a video about self-love and taking care of yourself and nurturing your body and everything. And then I thought, why not do a video doing something that I do for myself to nurture myself and my body, and that's exercise. I'm not a healthcare or gym professional or anything, by no means necessary, but because I've been very overweight and I've also been very skinny, I know that for me, if I want to lose weight or I want to maintain a healthy goal weight, I have to incorporate exercise as a lifestyle. And I'm going to be honest with you, I don't. Because I always go through these phases where I'll pick up weight, like now, I've picked up weight and I want to lose weight, so I incorporate exercise in because I know it works for me, outside of the food portion sizing and all of that other stuff, which I'll get into in another video. And then I reach a goal weight and I'm happy with myself, and then all of a sudden I think I'm freaking invincible and I can eat what I want and I don't have to exercise, and I start drinking again, and then the weight piles up and then I avoid the scale. And then I have so much anxiety that eventually when I pull the scale out, I've already picked up so much weight that I'm like, I put all that hard work in to get to where I want to be. And then in a short frame of time, I pick up all that weight and then I have to start all over again. So doing the exercise and everything for myself, I'm trying to really now get the mindset within myself that this is not going to be for me a weight loss journey. It's going to be get back to my comfortable weight and maintain that weight. And by also maintaining my weight and also exercising, it really helps with my depression. When I mean, my anxiety, there's some days where I really don't want to exercise. I'll lay in bed until the birds wake up, and then I'm like, now how the hell am I going to push myself to go and run? But I still try and do a little bit of walking. Bless you! Take the dogs out for a walk, try and get into something a little bit active throughout the day. Are you okay? Are you choking? You must be careful. And it does help eventually with sleep, because now you're pushing your body, you're getting rid of all that energy, well, burning energy that you might not have, but you're burning you energy throughout the day, which means it does help with your sleep, for me anyway. And I wanted to say that if you are wanting to lose weight and you want to, be better for yourself and have those endorphins go through your body and feel good about yourself, then start small. Start small, because that's the one thing a lot of people do, including myself, when I haven't exercised for a very long time. At one stage it was for medical reasons when I had my clots, so I wasn't exercising or doing anything for about a year. It's hard. Duke, do you mind? Sorry, he's busy licking Nova's nonna. It's very rude. What was I saying now? I have to go back now. The dogs completely put me off my train of thought. Okay, so like you haven't been exercising for a very long time, and then all of a sudden you exercise, you overdo it, and your body's sore that the next day you can barely brush your teeth, you can't lift your arm up, you can't get off and on the toilet without some serious pain happening. And that puts a person off exercise completely. So do everything in small steps and in moderation. For me, for all the times I've built up my endurance and stuff with exercise, I've started off with simple things. At the end of the video, I'll insert a clip of where I actually do my walking. Now, with me, it's nice because I know where I'm walking. For you guys, you might want to start off either, walking around your neighborhood, and then kind of like build up. Okay, let's just say this. Okay, so for me, I would walk one round of the premises of the property where I take the dogs out. Day 2, do the same, 2 or 3 laps around. And that would be what I would do for that one whole week. Just simply walking, getting back into, the swing of things. And then the second week, I will do 2 laps of walking and 1 jog around, one walk around, one jog around, one walk around, one jog around. And as I start feeling myself getting a little bit more fitter or, building that endurance, I will increase my laps. So I'll go one jog, one run, one jog, one run. And then I'm really, really, really getting there. Like on week 3 or 4, I'll do 2 laps running, 1 lap walking. I do find that when I was trying to lose weight for a dress that I bought for a wedding, I found that instead of jogging 2K straight, I found that walking a part distance and running part distance really has helped me lose weight quicker. So that's something you might want to try. I know it's easy for me because I've got a mapped up place where I can walk. So if you're in a neighborhood and you want to start off by walking down to the end of the street and back, that's a start. The next day you walk down to the street and back, and then you go down to the street and back again. And then you slowly go on and you build onto that. Small steps, small steps, small steps. Don't overdo it so that you're too sore to want to do it again. And once I've done that, then I'll do like the push-ups and I'll do the freaking squats and all that other stuff that goes into it. But I need to first, for myself, I want to just build myself up to where I get to the point where I am comfortable doing it. Another thing is when you are going to be exercising to lose weight, if that's your goal and you want to do, I wouldn't recommend weighing yourself every week. I would recommend weighing yourself once a month. I just find that a lot of people, including myself, when you have worked really hard, because now you're making the effort to, take a walk or take a run or, do what it is that you need to do, and you get on the scale, it doesn't show you results, all of a sudden you're like, what's the point? I've done all this hard work for nothing. But it takes 3 months for your body to really start changing. So if you're going to do this, you have to be patient, which a lot of people aren't. And I know I want to do another video about the food and stuff like that, but you guys must also remember that what you put in and what you put out in terms of exercise is going to give you the best results. You can't be eating KFC every single day and then walk down to the end of the road and walk back and expect those freaking, chicken wings to be off your ass. That's not going to work like that. It's also very difficult when you are in a home with, kids or a hubby that doesn't want to go on this journey with you. It's very hard. But if that's the case, and also it's also expensive to just cook for yourself and for your family. It's very difficult. What I've been doing lately, because we're very fortunate, we actually get our food made by a lady down the road. So we pay her per month, we get our meals made, we collect it in the evenings. And I don't know what she's put in there, probably butter and salt and sugar and all the lekker goed, because it's like a proper raised vlees and aardappels type of meal. And what I've been doing for myself is just simply halving my portions. So whatever I dish up for my boyfriend Alex, I take 2 side plates and I dish my supper up and onto those 2 side plates. I'll have my 1 side plate in the evening for supper, and I'll have the other plate for lunch the next day, kind of thing. Also, I have been doing intermediate fasting. If you want to look up that's also something you can maybe try. What else? Let me see what else I can share with you guys. Also, if you're going to be eating and dishing up for yourself, portion control, like the side plate thing that I mentioned, if you're going to make yourself sandwiches, instead of making yourself 4 sandwiches, make yourself 2 sandwiches. Whatever you want to take out and dish for yourself on that plate, you know what you want to dish up, you divide that by half. If you're going to make yourself a slice of toast with jam in the morning, instead of having to have 1, everything you half. And if you can cut down on butter, if you're a big fan of coffee like me, start small by reducing your sugar intake. Because if you take 3 sugars in your coffee and you take a cup on the side and you put 3 teaspoons of sugar every time you make a cup of coffee into that separate cup, you'll see very quickly how much sugar you're taking in per day. And if you're not exercising, that sugar is just it's going everywhere. So that's what I've done for myself. Started off with 2 sugars. I've now reduced down to, over the last 3 weeks, to half a sugar. By next week, I'll probably have no sugar in my coffee. Tea, I stay away from tea because I like sweet tea, so I know I'll always have the temptation there. Milk, I keep milk in my coffee. However, if you want to see results, cut out the milk, dairy products. I like to have milk in my coffee. Every now and again, when I'm feeling, a little bit brave, I'll go without. What else? What else? What else? What else? Yeah. Oh, and sleep. Sleep is so important. Sleep is so important. I might have mentioned this before when I started recording. Sleep is very important for weight loss. And also water and lemon. Water and lemon. Yes, that's also very good for weight loss as well. Also, if you're a big fizzy cool drink fan, cut that out. Rather drink lemon water if you don't want to just drink normal water. Julia Michaels. Remember The Biggest Loser? She was one of the female instructors. I was watching some of her videos and workout videos. I love her workout videos. Also, you can check that out on YouTube. She said that you drink enough liquids until your pee-pee is clear, then you know your body is rehydrated. So a lot of people like to say, drink 2 to 3 liters of water a day. I've kind of kept to that principle of what she said, but just drinking enough water throughout the day. So by the time you go pee-pee potty and it's clear, your body is hydrated. But I drink a crap load of these jars a day. So water is very important. So in a nutshell of everything, if you want to exercise, whether it's to de-stress, to lose weight, just to get out the house, start small. If you want results, you have to be patient to get them. If you're going to be exercising and wanting to, take in, they bug it from that run. If you want to, don't deprive yourself of the foods you want, but have it in moderation. I'm gonna have a cheat day. I have most cheat days on the weekend, and I do drink as well. If drinking is a big thing that makes you pick up weight. If you're into wine, Drozdrov Extra Light or the Cousins Extra Light, top that up with some soda water. Brandy and Coke's my all-time favorite, but because I'm trying to cut down on fizzy cool drinks, that I incorporate this into my cheat meal. But I will exercise then the next day, much later on, depending on the hangover, or the Sunday when I'm fully recovered. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm not going to deprive myself. I did that in the beginning when I lost a hell of a lot of weight, but it was borderline unhealthy. It was getting to that point where it could have gone really, really bad, because I have a very obsessive compulsive thing when it comes to exercising and dieting. So I want to be going into it with a healthy mindset and not go crazy. And I also thought that I'd share it with you so that if you go into the mindset that you also do it, the healthy way. What else? Yeah, and just moderation, exercise, start small, cut down on your portions. Reduce your sugar and salt intake. You guys are going to be proud of me. I've hardly had salt. Outside of the salt that's in the food that gets prepared for us, I have not added any additional salt to anything. I am so freaking proud of myself. That reduces water as well. So everything small. At some stage, I will try and do like a log of a week of what I eat and drink and everything else when I have the time and energy for it. I'm also taking slow steps here, so I don't want to get ahead of myself. But yeah, I hope that helps you in some way. If you have any other questions, or I've spoken about something and I've forgotten to add on, I've just got so many thoughts and things going in my head that when I get in front of the camera and I want to speak about it, I don't know, too many thoughts, too many things to say, one mouth. It's a recipe for disaster sometimes. But if there's something you want to know, drop me an email. It is in the description below. I'll help you as best I can based on what I do and what's good for me. And remember, everybody's different. So what works for me might work for you. But as I progress in my journey, if there's anything else I add or do, I will definitely let you guys know about it. But the first step is really just getting out the house and doing it. Because lying awake in bed thinking about it is not going to get you to those goals. So, yeah. I've got so many things going on in my head. But yes, I'm excited to keep this momentum going. I feel so good after I've exercised. Life is stressful. I need it in my life. And yeah, I know that it's difficult for some people for time, working 8 to 5 job and having kids at home and a hubby. But remember, you need to take care of yourself. So make some time, get the kids involved, let them go walk down the street with you. It'll also be good for them. And yeah, take it day by day, small steps, and yeah. Also, don't be scared to go into Pinterest and just research good foods, detox drinks. Do a little bit of homework for yourself. Get excited about it. Make a little plan for yourself. But until then, I will just keep myself going. And then if I learn any tips or tricks along the way, I will definitely share it with you guys. But let me end with this video now because I need to go shower. I'm nasty gesweaterade. And then, yeah, I'll chat and catch up with you guys very soon on this topic. Until then, take care of yourselves and each other. Halve those portions tonight when you have supper. Drink a glass of water before. And that's another thing. You're going to be hungry. Your stomach will shrink. Those small portions are for a reason. When your stomach shrinks, then you're not going to want to eat more. There's some days I'm like ravenous because I've exercised so much or done a long run and I haven't eaten much throughout the day. And when I get to supper, I'm like, I'm going to screw this. I'm not portion controlling nothing. I'm going to smash this plate. And I will literally get halfway and my stomach, my body just saying, no more. Your stomach will shrink. So that helps a lot as well, but it does take time. But yeah, until then, look after yourselves. Don't drink fizzy cool drink. Stay away from sugar, processed foods, all those nice things that we're not supposed to have. Stay away from them, that they're the devil. The devil, I tell you. Okay, guys, bye. Thank you so much for watching. Keep well.